Okay guys, welcome back to my Minecraft world. We made it to episode 20, and if everything's gone to plan, it's Monday, day 1 of another week of episodes every day. And yeah, I'm back in the desert. Every time I'm here I say I don't need to come back to the desert anymore, but I'm back in the desert. And yeah, I came to get a replacement sniffer egg. Because, yeah, one of my sniffers disappeared. I've also looted some just random stuff, so I didn't bring any shulker boxes like an idiot, any spare ones, so I've just kind of dumped it all in there. Before I head back, I just wanted to do a quick fly around because the video where I did all this like remodeling of the desert village, it got significantly lower views than my other videos. I mean, I'm not getting like a huge number of views anyway, but this one was surprising to me because I thought this came out really well. Yeah, I'm trying out the crossbow, and yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not usually a crossbow person, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I thought I'd just have a quick walk around here and show it off briefly. And yeah, maybe if you find it interesting, maybe you'll want to go back and check out that video where I built all this stuff. Yeah, so the idea of it was that it's like the sort of lush desert sort of aesthetic that I'd come up with in like on a multiplayer server with friends before. And yeah, I wanted to represent it in my solo world. So yeah, I rebuilt all the buildings. I dotted around all this like vegetation and whatnot, and I built all these custom trees. I got like 2 different types of palm tree in different sizes as well. And then when I was building this, they did the new snapshot where they had the like experimental changes to librarian book trades. So I built this extra little like building in here where, yeah, I've got space for librarians. If I ever need to, I mean, I've done my librarians back in the town now, but just in case there's any like cool changes they make to book trades, maybe I've got this set up already. Yeah, I really liked how this came out, and it's a shame that it didn't get many views. But yeah, that's not what we're here for. Time to head back to town. Got my sniffer egg. Well, I actually need more rockets. Can't make it back on 4. I'm so far away. Let's just grab a stack. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick detour to the gold farm and the little bartering area because I think I heard a gas. I think I figured out how my extra sniffer disappeared and how they both escaped their little pen. Okay, so first things first, before I start the build for today, I'm going to head into the build we made last time. The big greenhouse. And I'm going to want this. Whoops, no, this. And right, so you didn't see last episode, built all this. I had 2 sniffer eggs hatch in here, and now that I see how big they actually get, I realise this is not a big enough space really. But I had 2 of them. Once they hatched, I came in to check them out, and they were just like out over here. Don't know how they got out. Well, didn't know at the time. And then I went off, did some stuff, talked about build textures and whatever. Came back, and this guy was left by himself. So on the off chance one of them despawned because I was too far away or something, I name tagged this guy And because he's like alone and depressed now, I called him Marvin because of the robot in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But I think I actually figured out how, well, at least how they got out, and possibly how there's only one of them now. I think they used this. So I didn't realize this, but I guess you can climb up these. And I assume that's how they scaled up here. Quite annoying, but I think maybe that's also how there's only one of these guys left now. I think possibly the other one might have climbed up and taken fall damage, and that's the only thing I can think of. That's my theory, and yeah, we'll see. So to fix that, to at least prevent them escaping, I'm gonna do this and pop some string here. So now they can't escape. They can't climb up the vine. And I'm reluctant to remove the lead just yet. I'll wait until the second one's hatched and see if it can escape. But yeah, hopefully that fixes this. Anyway, I'm going to quickly offload all my loot that I just got. Okay, just putting away 2 potions, and I'm done. Right. Oh, so I leveled these guys up a bit more, and I realised they have nether wart trades, so I realised these 2 weren't going to be enough to ever capitalise on that. So where am I going? This way. I decided to make good on something I thought I could do, which is use some of the space under here. So yeah, I just left this to grow on here basically. But yeah, so we're here. Build 1 of the week. I guess, okay, well, builds 1 and 2. I'm gonna do 2 today. Yeah, I'll come back for a walkthrough. Yeah, see you on the other side. Up. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, done with these. Hello? Whatever. Done with these 2 buildings. Yeah, so what are they, first of all, I guess? So this one is like cheap apartment building. Like last episode talked a lot about texturing, right? and like how this represents like weathering on the building. And wow, thought that would reach. Yeah, this is meant to be like a unkempt apartment building, right? It's right next to all the factories. It's like touching one of them basically. And yeah, so it's more like low cost housing, and it's pretty small. It's like really quite compact, and that's kind of on purpose, right? It's like, yeah, it's meant to look cheap, and it's like it's not been looked after particularly well. Like there's a lot of the weathering of the building, and then we've got like mossy bricks and stuff along here. I talked about as well last time about like the deliberate placement of these, and that is deliberate. It's not just like trying to make it look weathered. And then we've even got like the the rubbish bins outside. Like there's just bin bags strewn about the place. So yeah, it's not well looked after. And yeah, it's meant to be like symbolic of like it's a money issue, right? This is the poorer housing stuff, right? It's probably like the like cheap labor housing for the people that work in the factories or whatever. So that's this building, and then the one next to it was meant to be it was meant to be like a corner shop sort of thing for like just like quick shopping stuff for people that live here. Like they don't have time to go do their big shop, so they come in and just get small stuff from here. But I thought, how do I represent that in a Minecraft way? So this is more of a potion ingredients shop. So I guess I'll start with this one now that I've walked in here. I struggled with this one because I needed something to be like starkly different from this aesthetic. So like this is run down and not looked after particularly well, but this is a business, right? So they've got money. So there's no weathering on these surfaces. And then in lieu of having like a like signage, I've got like block types that you might associate with potions maybe. So yeah, to signify that this is got a redstone block there. Yeah, that this is potion ingredients. And then there's even like a display outside of this stuff, potion stuff. So then, yeah, you come in. Can't remember where I've seen this before, but I see it a bunch. It's the what do they call it? Crimson Nylium. It's the like the netherrack in the crimson biomes in the nether. Yeah, it kind of looks like a carpet, and because it's like you have to go to the nether to get blaze rods and stuff. Like it's a nether theme. Same with the blackstone that fits with potions. So yeah, just like pots full of the like different potion ingredients. Let's fill this up. Yeah, a little display case of stuff. Got some books to make this look a bit more populated. Then this is something that I've stolen from the Detail Craft subreddit. I went through in my my like testing world, and I made a bunch of the stuff that I found on that I thought was really cool, and I put all these signs up saying like, here's who to credit for this design, right? And then in the last update from, I guess, the one where they did the signs, where you can edit signs now, when I made that update, all the signs in my testing world are just blank now. So I can't remember who this is made by, but it's from the Detail Craft subreddit. Like it looks like maybe like a slushy machine or something. Like the stuff's like churning in here, and then these the like the taps. I figure maybe it's like different like potion concoctions or something where you can get some here, and then there's a bit more potion ingredient stuff in here. Maybe this is like herbs or something and whatnot. Then in the back, we've got another cauldron, which I need to fill. And then these are like, do you ever go into like an art crafts shop and they have like the little holes for, like the way I've seen it is it's like different coloured pens and things. So that's what that's meant to look like. It's like one of those things, but for like potion ingredients. I could do with bringing some bottles down here actually. And I need to fill this one up. And then we have the counter and the till. And we've got this like little screen up. Like maybe I might be able to do like an armor stand thing and put stuff behind this little screen. But for the time being, that's how it is. And yeah, that's the potions building. There is another fake interior upstairs. Oops. Let's see. There we go. Just some stuff to suggest maybe the shop owner lives there. And then, yeah, the backs on these buildings are just plain because they're facing the mountain. And then on the side as well, it's like this whole bit is going to be touching the next building, basically. So there's no detail here. But you can still see in this little window. Yeah, so that's the little corner shop potions ingredient place. Let's go in the apartment building. So I said the mossy stone bricks, they're there for a reason, because I like to place those deliberately. So, in fact, let's go up on the roof and go top down for this one. So, I have like this little roof access sort of thing, little hut thing. Got some of the standard like ceiling vents and stuff. I've checked on this guy, he's got nothing I want, but look, I've done this. This is the thing that I do like on all these buildings. But then we've got this one in the corner over here. And this is meant to be like elevator access, right? This is like the lift maintenance thing. So that's why we have the mossy bricks on this bit of wall only. It's because what's an elevator in Minecraft, right? It's a water column. So I'm just going to go in. Make it. Yeah. I've missed something in my design. I guess I never did this. Oh, it's the one floor down. I'll get to it in a sec. But yeah, these are meant to be like the plaque with the room number on, or like the apartment address number thing on it. Then yeah, I didn't even bother filling in the bottom here because from the ground and these little windows, the angle, you're never going to see this. So this was just like easy access for me to get in here and build these. This is just the fake interiors basically. Then down one level, somehow this is stuck open. Yeah, just another fake interior. I don't know what this is. In fact, I've got to remove it. That was just something in the schematic, and I thought it had a purpose, but turns out it didn't. This is the bit I forgot to build, I guess. I could do with another wall here. So looking in through this window, you don't just see the brick and the ceiling. But then, yeah, there's a little fire escape out here. And if we go down one more, this is the ground floor. There's this apartment where there's no windows here, so I didn't even bother putting an interior in. And this is like slabs, so nothing can even spawn in here. So yeah, I just haven't bothered with that one. In here, you can see in a little bit. Oh, I need to sleep. Oops, where's my bed? Oh, it's outside. Yeah, this is just like, I don't know, like the maintenance area of the building. Maybe I need to come up with a design for like washing machines or something. You could make it the laundry room as well. But then, if you try and look at these as pipes instead of chains, or maybe they could be chains, because now I've got this chain here. So in context, I guess, I don't know, some sort of machinery here, and then pipes and stuff. Yeah, I just needed something in here to be like detail that you can see from outside. And then ground floor of the lift. I did try and do a bubble column so you could just shoot straight up, but then it meant you couldn't come down, so I just made it a just standard water column. Then we have like this little lobby area. Yeah, and like the nice plant in the big pot and stuff. So it's kind of telling you that like, oh, the inside is not as bad as the outside. It's actually might actually be a nice place to live, not just run down like it is outside. So the other thing I wanted to point out is the fence. It's like, yeah, it's like chain link fence, kind of like cheap fencing, I guess. In this context, at least, I've got it over here, but it's not meant to look cheap on that side. But over here, it kind of is meant to be, especially like adjacent to this, where like it's a brick wall rather than like cheap fencing. But we've got this again where we're using the iron bars as a fence, and then we've got the chain. It's kind of like a handle in like the doorway. But then from where I stole this in that one building B-dubs video, also got this that I stole from him there, which is putting the candle on top of these like, post things. So I think it doesn't matter on the end ones here, but in the middle you'll see what effect it has. So if I get rid of it, if I can reach it, where did it go? There it is. Yeah, normally in this scenario the walls are flat, but if you I think I can reach it from here. Yeah, if you add that in, it converts the wall block into this, which I think you can also do. I'll come through here. Yeah. Do I have? I'll try it with the stairs. I think it would also work with that. Yeah, but that's like messy. Whereas this is like maybe like a spike on top of the fence post. Yeah, so that video of his where I got this from, it's one of his building with B-dubs videos, and he was doing all this stuff with walls and like glass panes and stuff that you can't see from a distance, but they add this extra bit so you can get all these different shapes out of a wall. And yeah, that was a cool video. I learned a lot from that one. So yeah, that's today's build's finished. There's one more thing I want to check on. So I mean, I know the outcome because I've already filmed it once and lost the audio, but I've got to go check on the sniffers. So I'm just going to fill that cauldron up, and then let's go see the sniffers. I'm still just so happy with this build. Right, so yeah, I came in and no one had escaped. Marvin was still tied up, and I realized, okay, it had worked, so I've kept the too tall fence just in case. I don't want to take the chance. But I did untie Marvin, so he's trying to get out. I feel bad. This area's not big enough for the two of them, really. But yeah, so Marvin's free. He's got a friend again. And I was thinking of trying to get more eggs, but I don't know if the eggs hatch straight away or if they just drop as the item. So I was reluctant to do that because they were already like cramped in here. Don't want to be cruel. But then let's go underneath and let's see if they've harvested many seeds while I've been building. This is all fully grown, so I can deal with that. And that's about the same as when I last checked it, I think. But yeah, so yeah, that worked out. It worked out okay. But yeah, that's first video down. I'm here all week, and yeah, if you feel so inclined, if you could hit like and maybe subscribe and join me on my my world building journey. Yeah, I keep teasing that I'm going to do lore soon, and yeah, it's on its way. It's coming. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next build. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.